Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Joe from Cards J-Rack. And yes, we got our second box from that July order from PSA during the National Show Values Special, which I know a lot of people took advantage of if you're into grading. This is our second one, so this is the pre-96, I believe, was the actual kind of requirement here. This main one, if you saw the last episode, if you look back at the YouTube videos, and thank you again for viewing it, that was the PSA blind reveal. I believe that was 96 to present. A lot of cool stuff. This is more for the vintage guys and stuff that, you guys for a little bit older, kind of, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and that's when I was collecting, holding a lot of this stuff, and finally sent it in. So we're going to get a look. I did obviously go at the box like a complete savage, but I wanted to open it quick. Just got home, saw it, and away we go. So let's do this. We're going to see how we go here. This is, it's always interesting. Not that PSA packages them badly, because they don't. They just kind of package them, I don't want to say different every time, but sometimes it can be an adventure. And let's see. We're going to do this right now. We'll do it live. Screw it. We'll do it live. And, we're going to have slabs falling all over the place. Not my finest moment here. That is for sure. Get out of the box. Okay, hold on. We got a little movement. That's what she said. Here we go. Come on out. You sons of... All right, there's a brick. And I believe they are upside down. So good. Empty box. Jeez. All right, well, if you're watching the video and you lasted that long, congratulations, because that's probably hopefully the biggest struggle. All right, let's see what's up first. Okay, not going to do this one first, because this one I'm going to hope we get some good luck on. All right, what do we have here? So this is our Michael Jordan. You're going to see a lot of basketball here. So we have our 91-92 hoops Jordan. Let's see what we get here. If I remember correctly, I believe this was 8-9 category, and it is a 9. So we will take that. Okay, nice 9 right there. Jordan, 91 hoops. Nothing too special, but again, for my vintage guys, or, oh my God, is that really vintage, 91? I hope not, because I'm really, really old then. But nice card there for the Jordan. I will probably move that. Again, if you're following us on Cards J-Rack on Twitter, I'll always retweet your stuff. If you're not, give us a follow. We put a lot of stuff for sale there, and also J-Rack Sports Cards on eBay. I do appreciate you guys. We'll try to go through this quickly. So Frank Thomas, 90 score, 663, kind of iconic, sitting on it. I thought it looked good. I thought this one was same thing, 8-9, and it was a 9. Okay, cool. We'll take it. So not bad. Collected the Big Hurt. As I said in previous videos, big PC of mine obviously was Griffey. I think every kid from the 90s was Griffey. Now, this is a card. This is a guy, Chris Collinsworth. This is a card, career highlights. It's a USA card. I have a few of these, and I wanted to send this in. I did not think this was in great condition. If you could tell by the corner and stuff, I don't know if the lighting's that great on it, but if you could tell, it is kind of white up in here. Again, we try not to send anything that we think is going to get lower than an 8. So, all right, we got a 9. All right, so the reason why I like this card, obviously, is Shaq and Jordan. Not too many cards of them on the same card. And I thought it would grade pretty well. So this is most likely staying PC for now. I like that. Again, Shaq, Jordan. Okay, here's an oldie. Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1981 tops. I think we can call is this vintage? So, Kareem, this card I was not high on. This is one of those where I did not think it was an 8 or higher. If it was, I'd be, floored. I was really thinking this was kind of more mid-grade. It's just an older card. I wanted to get in a slab. So, we'll see what we get here. And we get a 6. All right, a 6. It's Abdul-Jabbar, 80-81 tops. Again, it's kind of been floating around in a box of mine. All right, well, 6 it is. So I'm going to put that in the garbage pile. These are all 9s just to double check as I start a 9 pile. Cool. Again, since last video, I've had a lot of people reach out as well as far as grading. or group submitting. I will say again until I am ready to say otherwise. Really, just after doing this for the last few years, I like to focus on my stuff before I ever start, accepting anything from anybody else. Derek Jeter, Topps rookie. This is the gold. I thought this was more 7 or 8. I wasn't in love with the centering, but you never know with PSA. And it is an 8. Is an 8 right there. That is the gold, as you could tell. So that's very cool. I am a Mets fan, not a Yankees fan. So this, you might see this on eBay fairly soon or on Twitter going to a Yankee fan. So we're going to move this out. We got a little 6, which hopefully there's not too many of those. But 8, 9, 10 is kind of where we want to be. All right, this one I thought had a real shot. Shaq Hoops rookie. Again, Shaq, early 90s. If you were a basketball guy, it was Shaq. It was Jordan. It was Larry. It was Magic. Penny Hardaway. Penny was my guy. Shaq, I did think this had a chance of being a 10. 9, yeah. But this one I really looked over because I know there's a lot of these. So let's see what we got. Hey, we got a 10. Good job. First gem of the sub. That's staying with me. That is staying with me. That is a card that I pack pulled as a young lad. This is another beat up one. I don't know what this is going to turn into, but here's the 81-82 Magic. So I believe this is his first card where he's by himself. Some people consider it like his, not his true rookie, but at least his first card. I honestly thought this was right on line with the Abdul-Jabbar. So if we're looking 6-7 range, hopefully nothing lower than that. But again, old card, wanted to get under a slab. Let's see what we get, and we do get a 6. Okay, you could see the card is not in great condition. I mean, the centering jumps out at anybody. You don't need to be, a group submitter or someone trying to be a group submitter to figure that out. I'm actually glad they at least put this in a slab. Sometimes with the older cards, it comes back with PSA. It depends on who you get a PSA. They could say it's trimmed, not trimmed. I mean, this was not trimmed. I didn't think the corners were terrible, but there's definitely surface issues. There's definitely dimples. So, yeah, there's that. The back, again, not terrible. Man, I wish they could have moved that to a 7, but it wasn't going to get higher than that. All right, this one's pretty cool. Ricky Henderson rookie card. Ricky Henderson rookie card. Growing up in New York, again, as I said, I was a Met fan. I traded a Don Mattingly Topps rookie to a buddy of mine at the time for this card right here, and he had to go up to his dad's closet, break a set, which I didn't even know what that meant back then. I just wanted Ricky Henderson. He goes, I have his rookie card. I'll trade you for Mattingly. And back then, you would have thought I was probably nuts if you lived in New York and you were under the age of 10, which we were. But here we go. I thought this looked pretty good. Definitely not a 10. Definitely not a 6. So let's see. Hey, split the difference. I will take that, and I will most likely be keeping that for PC. Ricky Henderson, an 8 rookie. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of these. I think there is. I'll look up Pop Report on all the grades, but I'm sure there's a ton of these Rickies. But I'll take that. Let's put that in the 8 pile. Definitely more 8s than we would expect, but again, with more of the older stuff, not too surprised. This is a card that a buddy of mine wanted me to submit. And if you saw the beginning of the video just now, that is a Griffey 89 Upper Deck that we put off to the side. So he had 2 cards he wanted to submit. Maybe you guys can help me in the comments. And again, I do appreciate the views that the videos are getting, so thank you. So this Star 86, the 85 All-Star, Star 86, I've been looking for these cards. I was trying to help my buddy out. I've been looking at these cards, and he knows it's not great shape, obviously, corner stuff, blah, 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 fading. But he wanted to get under a slab. I can only find these in BGS. I don't know if there's a specific reason why PSA refuses to grade them. I don't know why. I just can't. It's not. Some of you may say, well, maybe it was trimmed, maybe it was this, maybe they say it was altered. I have to be honest with you. I can't find any comps from PSA. So any of the Jordan cards from the Star 86 set, if anyone in the comments can help, I'd really appreciate it. It will also steer him in the right direction. So this was a shot in the dark. I didn't see any comps when I sent it in. I told my buddy that. I said, listen, we'll send it in. You want to get under the slab? I get it. I just don't know why I can't find any PSA comps. If there's something that specifically PSA won't do for that card or for that set, please let me know. you would know better than I would, because I can't figure it out. The reason why I'm showing you this, here's the NBA Hoops Superstars set. This was the Sears set, which continues to be pretty elusive. Look at this box. When I tell you guys sometimes on these videos that I've been sitting on these cards for a while, I have been sitting on these cards for a while. So this is 92. This is moved with me with my many boxes of cards. Maybe you guys can understand and relate from house to house, place to place, apartment to apartment. And this has literally stayed in this box. My goal has always been to be able to grade the entire set. For my set guys out there, you might think that's really cool. For guys who just kind of grade to flip or grade for the newer stuff, you may be like, what a waste of money, and that's dumb. But this set was given to me by my uncle, who always took me to Little League games and sports games, and he's no longer with us. And so not only sentimental, but also I had no idea when I got back into the, into the card game years ago, that this was an iconic set. It's literally been sitting in a bigger box. And again, maybe some of you guys can relate. We have boxes and boxes of our stuff, right? So I'm putting that there because what we have coming up now is we have some of the big names from that set. And I have to be honest with you, with them being loose in that box, no penny sleeves, no nothing. And once I found out, obviously, don't kill me in the comments. Once I found out that it was, a rare Sears set with the Hoop Superstars, I obviously been taking care of it a little bit better. But it's not jostling around the box. But I wanted to get the Hall of Famers, and I wanted to get some big names. I honestly looked at all these. I did think they were 8 and higher. If it's lower than an 8, if we get a 7, if we get a 6, I will 100% admit my mistake. But because of that sentimental value and rarity, I wanted to go with it. So let's just roll them off. That was a lot of talking. Scottie Pippen, we get a 9. We get a 9 on the Hoop Superstars. Scottie Pippen, 92. John Stockton, yes, the guy that MJ said was I believe he said he was the best point guard ever. And we get an 8 on the Stockton. Okay, 8 on the Stockton. Not too bad. I'm hoping for 8 and higher. Here's the Jordan. I knew for sure this was not getting a 10. Of course, my luck, this was probably what I pre-graded as the worst condition card out of what I was sending in. So let's see if they agree. No, it's an 8, so it's right on there with the Stockton. Definitely white here in the corners. I don't know if you could see that. Same thing here. Soft corners everywhere. Honestly, I would probably say PSA was a little generous with that 8, but I'll keep that Jordan 8 anyway. We're doing the whole set. Like I said, Larry Bird gets a 9. Larry Bird, Hoop Superstars 9. Very cool. All right, so Scotty's a 9, Bird's a 9, Jordan's an 8, Stockton's an 8. Here's the Irv. Here's the Magic. What do we get? 9 on the Magic. Bird and Magic get 9s on the Superstars. Sean Kemp, here we go. Sean Kemp, 9. There you go. That's a cool Kemp. I've come across a lot of Sean Kemp collectors, especially on Twitter. Sir Charles, keep the 9s going. Yes, they do. Sir Charles, 9. Patrick Ewing for my New York Knicks. Let's see how they do it. Let's see how they do me as a Knicks fan. Hey, a 10. A 10 on a Hoop Superstars. It's not Jordan, it's not Larry, it's not Magic, but man, that is cool. That is cool. I will take that. Very good. I will take that. Karl Malone, a lot of people, especially after the Last Dance documentary, says the biggest a-hole. He gets a 9, so we're keeping that 9 going. We got the glove coming up. Gary Payton, another Supersonic here. Gary Payton, we get a 9. All right. I mean, for an old set, rolling around in a box, I'm not too upset about it. We got 2 more of these in the final card, which is my buddies. I'll show you. David Robinson gets a 10 with Ewing and Oakley in the picture. Very cool. I was not expecting 10s. Not expecting 10s at all for that set. Isaiah Thomas, Zeke gets a 10. Okay. All right. Not bad. I knew the gem rate was not going to be what we normally have if you look back at past videos. There's your 8 Paul, your 9, your 10. 10 pretty much matches the 8. But again, for older cards that have been banging around, can't really get too upset. These obviously Very old, excuse me. So here's the Griffey 89 Upper Deck. We all know the card. We know it, we love it. Here's the hologram that screws everybody with the grade. My buddy took this out of the 89 set. He got it when he was 8 years old. And it's forever been in a penny sleeve and a top loader. Even back then, someone must have told him because we were not that good to our cards. We flipped them. We threw them against the wall. We did all that stuff. And what do we get? We get a 9. We will take that on the Griffey 89 Upper Deck 9. Good for him. Very nice. Little recap real quick. Magic's first card. We get a 6 on it. Is what it is. 1980 Topps. Abdul-Jabbar. 6 as well. Probably going to move those. Maybe try to roll into a higher grade Magic. We'll see. Jordan 8. So we have Jordan 8 on the Superstars. Told you we're doing the whole set. Jordan 8. Stockton 8. Ricky Henderson Topps rookie card 8. Happy about that. The Jeter Gold you will see for sale if you're following us, any Yankee fans. Definitely catch us on Twitter. You're going to get it under comps of eBay, so that's always good. The last card that we finished off with is my buddy's. I'm going to put that off to the side for him. Griffey 89 Upper Deck 9. And then we got the run of the Superstars 9. Gary Payton 9. Karl Malone 9. 92 Hoop Superstars. Charles Barkley 9. Sean Kemp 9. Irv 9. Bird 9. And then what started off the run of 92 Hoop Superstars was Pippen 9, who might be actually competing with Karl Malone for the biggest jerk from the documentary and since then. Some other 9s here. The Shaq Jordan, same card, same picture. Really nice. That's staying PC for right now. Big Hurt. First one I've graded, Big Hurt, my Big Hurt collection. Him and Griffey were the guys. If you weren't a New York Met, I kept Frank and I kept Junior. And then the 91 Hoops Jordan 9. I will probably be moving this as well. I do PC Jordan, obviously, Kobe. Try to PC my top 5 basketball players of all time. But I'm going to most likely be moving this for any Jordan collector that is watching. And then the 10s. We are not moving any of the Hoop Superstars because, again, we want to do the whole set. But here's Zeke a 10. I was not expecting a 10 on any of these. David Robinson 10. Patrick Ewing 10. And then the Shaq rookie 10 on the Hoops. That is very nice. That will, I believe this is going to stay PC as well. So, guys, if you're checking out the videos, I really appreciate it. I love seeing the views tick up and stuff like that. Really, the comments have been great. It's starting to be like Twitter where people are commenting, I'm commenting back, and I think that's my part, at least, to do within the hobby, while not only taking these videos and sharing them with everybody, but also getting back to you guys, just having conversations. So I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun, and one of these days I'm going to get my son when he doesn't have stage fright on here so he can talk about his cards, which would be pretty cool. And we'll move on from there. So this is my last PSA sub. I do have an SGC and a CSG sub coming in, but I think it's going to be a few weeks. Check us out on Twitter, Cards JRack, JRack Sports Cards on eBay. You're going to see some of these cards and more. We're going to spend the next few days really listing some stuff, getting it up there if there's anything that you're interested in. And other than that, if you're subbing with PSA, both things from July, both subs back. This is now the second week of October. I can't say enough good things. I can't say enough good things. And this gave me an opportunity to slowly start grading that Superstar set. That does mean a lot to me. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Another cool video. We'll keep it going. We'll do some other rips, do some product reviews. We got some wax coming in. Guys, hey, as I always say, man, peace out.